Okay, we see that's like the reverse of the truth. Oh, wait, what am I saying? No, we already talked about that. Artist sisters. Artist sisters. The artist. Did I say this already? Might have. But either way, the artist sisters are a bunch of people. There's Drosha, Paintra, not Glacia, Vividria, possibly Glacia, possibly Aline, and Adeline is probably the one that painted them. Or Paint Roller. Hail Paint Roller. Hey, I hailed so hard my phone died. Did I talk about this already? Okay. Kirby's Void Termina, that's not really a theory anymore. That's a fact. Mage sisters are undead. I guess this is a fan theory, but I don't believe it. They were saved. If you read the different descriptions, all the mage sisters were dying in different ways related to their abilities. Well, actually, they didn't have abilities. They were just people before that. And Highness came and unlocked their powers and saved them. But I guess this theory suggests that that Highness revived them. Or maybe this is talking about when Highness sucked the life out of them in his fight, and now they are gray. But then again, Kirby revives them, so yeah, wah. Triple Deluxe is a direct sequel to Superstar? How does this make any sense? The castle King Dedede's castle got moved, so that might be a part of it. I don't see how this makes any sense. Waddle Dee Hive Mind. I'm assuming this is maybe this is Kirby Right Back at Ya related stuff, because the King Dedede just gets infinite Waddle Dees from Nightmare. Not because he made them. I'm correcting my mistakes. He just has them, just like the Scarfies. Kirby is a canon character. Oh, Kirby, we've been talking about you so much. Other than Kirby 224, who is one of friends, Kirby in the actual games is simply a yellow Kirby that appears in Kirby's Dream Course. And yes, this is a canon character. Kirby is the yellow Kirby from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, when Kirby got split. Metroid and Kirby are in the same universe. Okay, so as the picture over here shows, Samus actually goes to the place where Kirby is in the final world. The iceberg, funny the iceberg world in the iceberg. This is Icebergception. You actually kill Metroids, so yeah, they are in the same world. She's also in the same world as Mario and Donkey Kong, for reasons I don't care to say, because this is about Kirby. No one cares. Halocondrons made Nova. Not just Halocondrons, but the Ancients. That's not a theory, that's a fact. 02 wants friends. I don't know where the evidence for this is, but I can easily see that... Or no, it's not 02. It was Dark Matter Swordsman from Kirby's Dream Land 2, not 02. He was lonely. He wanted friends, but he couldn't have them because he's evil and dark. And he was jealous. And that's why he did all the things that he did. Not sure where it says anything about that for 02, but I could still see that. World of Drosha music. Oh my. Can you even call that music? Just take a listen to it. There's enough said. Just listen to it. And, like, I swear that was actually from a horror game when I heard it in a video. Kirby no baseball. I think I know this. There's a lot of weird Kirby products that no one knows about because they flew under the radar, and no one figured them out. I'm assuming one of those was a Kirby baseball. Makes sense. Man, I totally want to hit Kirby in the face with a bat and launch him across a field. Kirby TV channel. In only the UK version on the Wii, for some reason, there is an entire app you can get to watch Kirby right back at you on it. Galactonite wants to die. Me too. That's understandable. His only existence is to get locked away, come back, get beat up by somebody, get locked away again, and yet he's supposed to be the strongest warrior in the galaxy. Masked Dedede in not Sticker Star in Star Stacker. Not really. It's not the Masked Dedede theme because it came before it. It just sounds like it, and it went into that. And not Star Stacker in Super Star Stacker, which is a Japanese-only Kirby game. Which is a big difference because you go from Game Boy to SNES. Earthbound sound effect in Kirby's Dream Course. They were composed by the same people, so that's why that is. Aeon Hero, that's an alternate name for Galactonite in Kirby Fighters 2. No, not Kirby Fighters 2. Super Kirby Clash. What am I saying? Hey, it's my game. Super Kirby Clash. Super Kirby. I don't know why I had to spell the joke out for you. Kid Kirby. Kid Kirby was a weird little game that never came to be that would explore Kirby when he was younger, but as we know, in modern Kirby lore, Kirby still is a baby and is still is today. So that doesn't make any sense anymore. It was a collab with a specific company too. I don't remember their name. I don't care. It was, look it up. It's a thing. King Dedede drooling while eating? Do not research. I'm just gonna take his word for it and not research that because, yeah. Please die for our God is one of the things that Highness says in his ridiculous ramble. Galactonite is Kirby from the future. No, he's not! Freaking, it doesn't make any sense. Galactonite came from the past. Kirby, that doesn't make any sense. I do still think that they're related, but I'm waiting on the Galactonite theory. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to make it with this garbage style of me just talking with a picture on Google. Maybe I'll make it anyway. Kirby is the strongest being in the multiverse. You already know I believe that. Go get back into the Kirby is stronger than Sonic video. I argued with a bunch of kids for an hour straight, and they still argue today. Kirby devours bikers. That was in a random ad. No, it was in an ad for Kirby Air Ride because he was racing them, and instead he just eats them. Shakural Kirby. Yeah, this thing, for some dumb reason, I don't know why, there's just a set of Kirby toys with stupidly big chins, and I need to get my hands on them and make stupid videos with them. Addo and Adeline are different people. Why does this one keep coming up? And we're just gonna skip this last one. I'm assuming that it's just some stupid made-up garbage like the Mario 64's personalized stuff. Next, Kirby GCN. Kirby GCN is a canceled Kirby game that I'm sure will come up multiple times in this iceberg, and I'm obsessed with that because it looks so good, but it was just canceled because they couldn't get it down. It then became Kirby Return to Dreamland, and some of it went back into Kirby Star Allies. Skipping over any doubles, Spark versus Plasma. So for some reason, Spark, the original ability for Lightning was Spark in Kirby's Adventure. Then it became Plasma in Kirby Superstar, which was honestly better, a lot better. And it's just been alternating between the two forever, and no one can decide, is it Spark or is it Plasma? Also, Spark is blue and Plasma is green. So yeah. The Ancients. We could go on for hours about them, but pretty much Magalore talks about a bunch of important people called the Ancients that created all the important stuff in Kirby. Japanese name I don't know how to pronounce. Ching Chong. I'm assuming he's a developer. I don't know. The Squeaks, they're just the mouse enemies in Kirby Squeak Squad. It's right on the name. Kirby, we already talked about Kirby. Nightmare Enterprises. Nightmare Enterprises is the Nightmare Enterprises is the system that Nightmare uses to gain all his power and get money and stuff. 25th anniversary copy ability poll. That was a poll. I sadly didn't have an account by then, so I didn't get to participate in it, and Mere Kirby won. Master Crown is the crown that Magalore used to become all-powerful. That's nothing. You already would have known that. And a lot of people theorize that it has dark matter in it. The question mark planet in Kirby Superstar, in the Milky Way Wishes, when you can fly around, there's a certain planet that you just like have to click around and fly and find it, and it's hidden. I've never actually gone there. It is just full of tacks. The enemy tack. I've never actually gone there in my own playthrough. I should. Kirby series amiibo. There's just Kirby amiibos. What is there to say about this? You've done this one. Mario characters in sidelines of D2D fights. I'm sure everyone knows about this. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Birdo, and Toad are all in the background watching Kirby fight King Dedede. And in the Megaton Punch, which is actually the place I recognize them most. But Bowser and Peach can be found just off screen, but they do get added back in Ultra. I think Peach does. Alcohol references. It's not referring to anything specific, so I can't really help figure this one out, because you can't just say alcohol references. Somewhere I'm sure there's alcohol references in Kirby. Miyamoto's preferred color. So when they were deciding what color Kirby was, most people, Miyamoto wanted him to be yellow. No, wasn't it Sakurai that wanted him to be yellow? I don't know. Someone wanted him to be yellow. HRD3, we already talked about that. It is a boss in Kirby Return to Dreamland. Revenge of Meta Knight Cloud area. This is actually a place I visit a lot. There's you find a door in a cloud, you get to there's some funny dialogue about him having, one of the Meta Knights having, yes, they're just called Meta Knights, having a secret stash of food. Okay, we saw that. Nope. Saw that. Special edition blooper reel? Let me think about it for a minute. Yeah, I really don't know what this one's talking about. There were some trailers for... Well, this has nothing to do with it. Great Cave Offensive treasure references. In the Great Cave Offensive, there's all kinds of things from other video games you can collect. I don't care about listing them, just look it up. Anti-Kirby. In Link's Awakening, there's an anti-Kirby in Link's Awakening. So it's not evil, it's not Kirby. Kirby isn't evil, it's an anti-Kirby. Water Kirby old design. Oh, thank goodness you mentioned this. I love the old design of Water Kirby. It's so much better. In Kirby GCN, Kirby himself, oh yeah, and in Kirby Right Back At Ya, Kirby himself is the water. It looks like he's full of water and see-through, and has a nice hat, and it's better. Saw this one. Christian Kerbo. Why is this on here? It's terminal montage. It has nothing. Stop putting memes on the Kirby iceberg. Kirby's anime canonicity. I'm glad this one's on here because I made a video for that. Yes, it is canon. There's nothing you can do to say it's not canon. No good arguments can be made to say it's not canon. No, shut up. Talked about this. Pinky. Either it's talking about Susie calls Kirby Pinky in Kirby Planet Robobot, or it's talking about the female Gooey in Kirby's Dream Land 2. Capsule J versus Capsule J2. they just upgraded